Are you working out, trying to eat right, but that belly fat just won't budge? What if I told you it's probably not just about the calories you're counting, especially once you hit your mid-30s and beyond? It's a common frustration, isn't it? You feel like you're doing everything right, but your waistline has decided to take up permanent residence in a zip code you never approved. If you're nodding along right now, feeling that familiar sigh of exasperation, then you're in the right place. We're about to peel back the layers and uncover the lesser-known, often misunderstood culprits behind that stubborn belly fat after 35. And trust me, it's far more complex and interesting than just eat less, move more. We're diving deep into the real science, the hidden factors, and what you can actually do to reclaim your midsection. Let's start with something that shifts dramatically around 35, your hormones. Think of your body as a finely tuned orchestra. When you're younger, all the instruments are perfectly in sync. But as you get older, some sections decide to play their own tune, and that can mess with the whole symphony, particularly where fat storage is concerned. First up, cortisol, the stress hormone. We live in a world that's constantly buzzing, demanding, and frankly, a bit overwhelming. Work stress, family responsibilities, financial worries, they all add up. When you're under chronic stress, your body constantly releases cortisol. And guess where cortisol loves to tell your body to store fat? You guessed it, your belly. It's like your body's emergency fuel tank, storing energy for that perceived fight or flight moment. And if those moments are happening all day, every day, your body is in constant storage mode. Studies have consistently shown a direct link between higher cortisol levels and increased abdominal fat, even in people who aren't overweight otherwise. It's not just a feeling, it's a biochemical reality. Then there's the subtle but significant shift in our sex hormones. For women, as you approach perimenopause and menopause, typically in your late 30s and 40s, estrogen levels begin to decline. Estrogen plays a role in how and where your body distributes fat. When estrogen is abundant, fat tends to be stored in the hips and thighs. As it dips, your body starts to prefer storing fat around your abdomen, moving it from those pear-shaped areas to a more apple-shaped distribution. It's not your imagination. Your body is literally changing its fat storage strategy. And for men, it's testosterone. As men age, starting around 30, testosterone levels can slowly decline. Lower testosterone is often associated with an increase in overall body fat and, you guessed it, a preferential increase in belly fat. It also affects muscle mass, which brings us to our next point. You know how, when you were younger, you could seemingly eat anything and bounce back? Yeah, those days often become a distant memory after 35. Part of that is due to a natural slowdown in your metabolism. Metabolism isn't just about how fast you burn calories, it's the sum of all chemical processes that keep you alive. And a major player in how many calories you burn at rest is your muscle mass. As we age, there's a natural tendency to lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia, if we're not actively working to maintain it. Muscle is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories even when you're just sitting around compared to fat. So if you're losing muscle and gaining fat, your resting metabolic rate, the number of calories your body burns just to exist, starts to dip. It's like switching from a high-performance sports car to an old, fuel-efficient sedan. You just don't burn through as much energy. This means the same amount of food you ate in your 20s might now lead to weight gain, particularly around the belly, where those hormonal shifts are also pushing fat storage. Beyond the obvious, eat too much, move too little, there are deeper lifestyle factors silently sabotaging your midsection. Let's talk about sleep. It's not just about feeling tired. A lack of quality sleep is a massive disruptor of your hormones. When you skimp on sleep, your body messes with two key hunger hormones, ghrelin and leptin. Ghrelin tells you you're hungry, and leptin tells you you're full. When you're sleep deprived, ghrelin levels rise, making you feel hungrier, especially for sugary, carb-heavy foods, while leptin levels drop, meaning you don't feel as satisfied after eating. This double whammy leads to overeating and consequently more belly fat. Plus, poor sleep also increases cortisol and impairs insulin sensitivity, further pushing fat towards your waist. Getting less than 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep can be a serious saboteur. Next, consider chronic inflammation. You might not feel it, but many of us are walking around with low-grade systemic inflammation. This often comes from diets high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats. When your body is constantly battling inflammation, it can trigger insulin resistance, which is when your cells become less responsive to insulin. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from your blood into your cells for energy. When cells resist insulin, your body makes more of it, and high insulin levels signal your body to store more fat, particularly around the abdomen. It's a vicious cycle that makes losing belly fat incredibly difficult. Think of it like trying to unlock a door with the wrong key. Your body keeps trying harder, but it's not working efficiently, and the excess just gets stored away. And what about your gut health? Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, a mini ecosystem that plays a huge role in your overall health, including your metabolism and weight. An imbalance in your gut microbiome, too many bad bacteria, not enough good ones, can lead to inflammation, affect how you absorb nutrients, and even influence hormone production that impacts fat storage. Research is increasingly pointing to a strong connection between gut dysbiosis and increased abdominal fat. So that processed snack might not just be adding calories, it might be messing with your gut buddies too. Finally, that innocent evening glass of wine or beer. While moderation is key, alcohol is a significant factor. Your liver prioritizes metabolizing alcohol over anything else. This means fat burning effectively stops while your liver is busy detoxifying. Not to mention, alcoholic drinks are often calorie-dense and can spike blood sugar, contributing to the very insulin resistance and fat storage we just talked about. It's not just the beer belly from the beer itself, but how your body processes all that liquid sugar and alcohol that diverts its fat-burning efforts. So, what's the big takeaway here? That stubborn belly fat after 35 isn't just a simple equation of diet and exercise. It's a complex interplay of hormones, a slower metabolism, and often overlooked lifestyle factors like sleep, stress, inflammation, and gut health. Understanding these deeper causes is the first, most empowering step. It means you can stop blaming yourself for not trying hard enough and start addressing the root issues. It's about shifting your approach. Instead of just cutting calories, think about balancing your hormones. Instead of just slogging on the treadmill, consider resistance training to preserve muscle. Instead of just eating diet foods, focus on whole, anti-inflammatory foods that nourish your gut and stabilize your blood sugar. Seriously, prioritize sleep and stress management, like your waistline depends on it, because it often does. By understanding these often hidden causes, you're not just fighting a losing battle, you're equipping yourself with the knowledge to make impactful changes. It's about being kind to your body, recognizing the changes it's going through, and giving it what it truly needs, not just what the latest fad diet tells you. If you're ready to dive deeper into actionable steps to tackle these issues, make sure you check out our next video on the screen.